Hey, what's up, guys? It's Cecily from Drive Girl Drive, and I am going to tell you a funny story. I work in Los Angeles, and I picked up a passenger in West Hollywood who is going to Burbank. It's like 5 o'clock. It's like the worst time to drive, I think. And I usually don't drive at rush hour because it's a little bit harder to move around. Because things are so intense, your passengers are going to be like looking at, kind of concerned about the traffic and things, and will definitely be watching you and how you drive. They are a little bit more on edge, I think, around this time, and your precision and safety really, really matters at this point, which it always should. But I think this is the time of day where passengers are most anxious about having someone else drive them around. So I'm building the story for you. Anyway, this guy, I pick up this guy in West Hollywood. He's going to Burbank, and he's from Sweden. He's cool. He's a cool guy. And we're just kind of chatting back and forth. And I always like to give people an option to take their preferred route to their destination. I, don't think that GPS technology is the best. It always has like stupid mistakes. You could be sitting at a light, it tells you to go right, left, right, and if you make a move on those things, sometimes you look like you don't know what you're doing. So I always kind of take like a cleansing breath before I actually act on anything with GPS. It's the best thing I can do to keep from making a stupid mistake. But anyway, I'm going over the route, and I'm like, okay, so it looks like we're not gonna take Laurel Canyon. Looks like we're not gonna take the 101. What? Like, what other way is there to get to the valley on this part? Anyway, this route takes us up past Runyon Canyon, if you're familiar with Los Angeles, and then through Mulholland. Now, I'm gonna tell you right now, I have not been diagnosed, but I have a serious issue with heights. I have whatever it is where you have the feeling that you're gonna fall off the earth. Gosh, it's so bright. I feel like I'm gonna fall off the earth all the time. Like if I'm anywhere elevated, I feel like at this point I'm just gonna do a double backflip and fall the F off the earth. And if I'm in a car, that the car is gonna fall off. That's just the way my brain works, and I work through it. So I'm thinking, okay, so our conversation is like cool. We're like, telling jokes and stuff like that, passing the time. And I'm just like, okay, so I gotta make sure that he doesn't know that I'm nervous about driving on Mulholland. I've never driven on Mulholland. I've done Laurel, I've done Coldwater, I've done Beverly Canyon. Trust me, I'm still scared every time I do it. And, I get like very hands on the steering wheel, sitting up straight. Like, I get real precision driving with it. Cecily driving 101 over here, So anyway, so I'm driving, and I'm like pacing my conversation, and the conversation never supersedes safety, guys. The conversation is definitely just filler. It's not, that's not the main event. The main event is getting them their safety. So don't trip off of that. Anyway, so we're like going up and I'm like, we're hitting these curves, and I'm like, you can see like the earth in front of you. You can see, like, watch my hands. You can see how it curves around, and there's like nothingness there. And it's like, sometimes you turn, your car will kind of scoot out, or the body will just kind of move out. And I'm thinking, oh my God, like, may my brakes work. Jesus, may everything work. May my foot not be heavy. May my turn not be too rash, too soon, too late. Like, it's just too much. It's just way too much. Oh my God. But we got through it. And what happened was, we took the canyon and we went over the hill, and basically we went over the freeway, which dropped us off right off of Cahuenga. If you can, you gotta know LA, know what I'm talking about. But we basically went over the freeway and went on the other side, and we're able to take the streets into Burbank. And the last 5 minutes were really the longest, because I felt like I got him this far. Lord, please let there not be anything else that happens that will F up this ride. So intense. 30 minutes, of just like, have you ever? No, I haven't. I haven't done any of these things, and I have to make it seem like I have. And these are the most the hardest moments for me. I feel like this time of day, the stakes are higher, the people on the road, it's just too much pressure. And this is probably like the last time I would drive during the beginnings of rush hour. I think 5 to 6:30 are just not good times for me, because I'm a laid back, well, I'm lively, but you know, I'm like a chill person. Like, I'm not, you know, no, you don't think so? Oh my God. I just scared myself. I just saw the headrest. I thought somebody was sitting there. Jesus! Anyway, yeah, I was just like, this is the weirdest call I've ever had. And when we got to the end, I was like, I bet you'll probably elect to go the freeway next time. And he said, no. He goes, I really enjoyed the ride, and I saw a few new sights, and I may drive this way next time. And you know, said, nice meeting you, and got out with a smile. If I was him, I'd have been like running. As soon as we hit ground, I would have been like, I'm good. I'm gonna walk here, walk the rest of the way. Thanks, but no thanks. But yeah, like his eyes were like dilated, like the whole time. He stopped talking, like he was like, like, oh my God. Like, I just need to go. I just need to take people around the corner now at this point. Like, that's all I need right now. I can't. Anyway, if you've ever had a crazy ride like this, let me know in the comments. If you have any questions about ride sharing as a lady driver, let me know as well. If there are any stories or any information that you would like to learn from me, also enter that into the comments as well. This is going to be kind of like a how-to guide, how to do things as a lady driver, how to get around, how to handle certain types of fares, certain types of passengers.